WWE Champion time.
Go, 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 go.
It's the money, stupid fuck.
I love it. Go, 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 go.
By eBay.
Hell!
It's been tough.
First stream today was the continuation of the Evil Within 1. Today was much better than the first session because that first session, Evil Within 1 has a slow start where basically the game throws you into a confusing situation, and the next thing you know, you're in a village like you're in Resident Evil 4. And it's an homage to the classic Resident Evil 4 and 5 because Shinji Mikami also, worked on those Resident Evil games, so they're basically trying to have a throwback to that. They want to kind of slowly ease you into whatever this new game is going to be. But in my opinion, it takes a little bit too long. Today, we actually started off with finishing that village and heading into the asylum, which is kind of like the insanity ward almost of a hospital. Very, very Silent Hill-esque, I would say. And it was good in that regard, like very creepy. Some boss fights today, some fun stuff today. Yeah, I had a good time with it today. And I think I'm actually doing much better this playthrough than I did in my original, only because I kind of remember things moving forward. For example, the boss fight today, no spoilers, has a particular way you need to beat this boss. You can't just unload all your ammo into it. It doesn't work. My first playthrough, I didn't know that 8 years ago. It was frustrating trying to figure out, is this effective? Is it not? What do I do? And then finally, after dying a bunch, figuring it out, like, damn, I just wasted a lot of time. This time, I literally remembered on the first run and was able to kill that boss, I think, on the second attempt, which is good. Could be the third attempt, but it wasn't time consuming. So stuff like that, and it was a good playthrough. All right, so far, it's a good playthrough. I'm having a good time with it. The audience that's showing up is engaging and having a good time. Surprisingly, support's okay, but not great, which I'm shocked at. I mean, I've been playing Earthbound. Earthbound actually has been getting more support than Evil Within 1, and I'm kind of scratching my head like, I didn't expect that. I figured it's Halloween horror month. People wanted a horror game. That's why you voted on one. You picked this particular game, and it's actually slower for support than Earthbound is. Go figure, okay? I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's weird. It's everyone says to me, how do you know how games are going to perform on your streams? I just don't. I take a shot in the dark. I try. And the thing is, too, for example, games that I played many years ago versus playing them again today, they might have at first performed well. Now they don't perform well the second run. It's really weird in that regard, okay? But anyway, still had a good time. Solid day. Problem was, we're having summer weather here again for 3 days. Yesterday during the marathon, today during my first stream, and supposedly tomorrow during the day as well. With summer weather and full sun, this office heats up, no exaggeration, to between somewhere from like 95 to over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it becomes an unhealthy situation for me. Like, I significantly have like headache. The energy is drained from my body. The air becomes very stuffy and stagnant. I have to assume it's not very healthy for me, okay? Why is it that hot? Because I took the air conditioner out. It's fall. It's supposed to be the fall, and we're having 3 days of summer. Again, it makes no sense. It's supposed to be rain and clouds and fall, and for some reason the summer has stayed behind, and it's really annoying, okay? So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, but it's not supposed to going to be. It looks like Tuesday is the first day I get alleviation, but it was kind of messed up. Like, people were looking at me like, wow, you really don't look good. I was like, yeah, I don't feel good. I feel pretty sick being in here. It's so hot. I was so happy when I had my 25-minute break to get out of here and just lay down on the couch in cool air and relax and unwind. So the late stream tonight was Sunday Night Bites, and we follow along with our pattern. That 1 week we hit the hat goal, we add a new lure to the hat, and it's celebratory fun, and the next week we don't. Like this week, we started off really strong. People were contributing in a lot of ways. Tips were coming in. All of a sudden, we hit the second hour, pretty much dead for contributions. Not complaining again, because it was still decent, but it's like weird. It's like exactly every other week for Bassmaster, okay? Still had a great time, and I basically laid it on my audience. The reason we started doing Bassmaster is because we had a lot of downtime during the summer. There were not a lot of new releases. We had a lot of open time to fill, and it was a good idea to do something different, I felt, okay? That's why I felt, this is a good thing to do. Moving forward, all right, in the next 1 to 2 weeks, we'll still have time for it, but once we start hitting those crazy amount of new releases, probably around the second half of October into November, there is a strong possibility that we may have to say goodbye to Sunday Night Bites for a while, especially if I'm playing new playthroughs and we don't have enough time to juggle all of them at once. I'm not going to be having multiple late night chill streams. I'm just going to basically say those chill streams are gone for now. They'll come back when we have time for them later, okay? So, for now, it all stays. But it may change in the next couple of weeks, okay? So what's going on Monday? Well, I'm going to be sweating it out again. The third straight day, and I really hope it's the end of it, because really, seriously, I don't feel good. Like, I'm streaming in here, I start feeling like I have a fever and shit from it. And then I get out of here, and I feel fine within a half an hour. I'm, like, perfectly fine. Like, damn, it's just the heat in that office, you know? It's Earthbound tomorrow. Now, I would have loved to promise you I'm beating Earthbound tomorrow, Monday. But I can't. If there was no trolling earlier this week, that literally made me have to stop playing Earthbound halfway through my stream of it, I would have been much further, and I would have guaranteed you we're beating it tomorrow. But now we're in the middle of this final dungeon of the My Sanctuary area. There's 8 of those in the game. Once you get all 8 of those, you go to another alternate dimension plot line. When you're done with that, there's a whole other plot line and a big final dungeon that's very challenging and lengthy. And then the final boss fight, which is also crazy challenging and lengthy and takes a long time to get through. I don't know if we're going to be able to do all that in one sitting tomorrow or not. If we are, great. I'd love to see the end. And by the way, if you've been around along the way for the Earthbound playthrough, thank you. I will love to see you here tomorrow for it. And I hope you'll join me for it and support the conclusion. All right? But if we don't finish it tomorrow, we'll finish it Wednesday night. That'll be the late stream on Wednesday. Yes, I am here on Wednesday streaming. Monday evening, Disney Dreamlight Valley. 2 hours of chill fun starting at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. We'll be exploring, the village some more, interacting with more characters. We just got Donald Duck, and likely he's going to want me to build his house to get him, to come to the island, all of that. So we'll see what we can pull off there. Should be a good time. One final thing. Tonight on the Bassmaster stream on a whim, someone asked me, can I pull my analytics and talk about things such as the age ranges of my viewers on DSP Gaming, the geography, like where did they come from, etc., etc. One of the interesting statistics that we discovered tonight, almost 40%, it was like 38.6% of my viewers, all right, are not subscribed to DSP Gaming. And a lot of people have said to me, why have you not hit 200,000 subs yet? Because 40% of my viewership in a month is not subscribed. I'm still bringing in probably between 700 to 800,000 views a month. On a really great month, I get near 1 million. But just think about that. Out of all those views, 40% the person's not subscribed to the channel. That's crazy, right? If I had all those people subscribed, yeah, I'd have a lot more subscribers on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, I'm not sure why not. If you have feedback on why maybe you're not subscribed, I'd like to hear it. At this point, I don't upload a ton every day. There's very few videos, maybe 3 gameplay videos, a podcast, and maybe, the recap video or whatever. There's not a ton of videos on the channel every day. It's not like I'm spamming your inbox. There's ways on YouTube to even turn off alerts so you don't get spammed if you don't want to know when I'm making videos or whatever. I'm just curious why someone would not subscribe to DSP Gaming but watch all the content. That's really weird to me, okay? 10 years ago, maybe it's not so much. Today, definitely. Leave a comment on this video and let me know. Are you someone who watches all the stuff but won't subscribe? And if you don't, why? I'm curious. Can I change something? Can I improve something? Can I make it better for you that you'd want to sub? Because, yeah, that's pretty ridiculous that basically so many are watching and not subscribing. Okay, guys. That is it for tonight. Please have a good evening. I will see you in the morning for hopefully the conclusion of Earthbound. We'll see what happens. And hopefully I don't pass out from heat exhaustion in this room tomorrow as well. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Peace out.